Badoop.
Is it Badoop too?
I'm sure it picked up in the recording, even though Discord decided that it didn't deserve to live. Anthony, I have a mystery note in my thing.
Okay.
And I can't tell why I wrote it.
Okay, cool.
And I was thinking today, maybe today's the day we don't talk about politics. It's fine. Like, it's just Epstein file stuff, dude. Like, it's weird. I don't care.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say I don't care. I care deeply. It's really fucked.
Griffin does not care. Heard it here first, folks.
I don't care that our president is a pedophile. That's right.
Allegedly, or at least protects them. I don't know if that needs to be called allegedly.
You know what? I'm willing to risk the court case. He is a pedophile. I don't care if Megyn Kelly said technically it's a phobophilia. Can't believe they did that fucking argument live on TV. That's crazy. Anyways, I just have the note Democratic conservative, and I don't know if this was something I said as a joke because it's very contradictory, or if I said it as an actual phrase of me creating new political theory and names.
I don't know. We haven't spoken about it.
I think I'm going to take the latter. I know. I think I'm going to take the latter. I definitely said this to one of my coworkers because it's followed by another note that we'll talk about later. But I'm going to go ahead and say Democratic conservative is my word for people like Mitt Romney.
What?
You know, the kind of conservative who still is completely neocon, has terrible ideas, but is fighting desperately against Donald Trump because they actually care about the democratic process, but only for white people.
Yeah, okay. So you really... Okay, so are we at the level now where we have to be
I think that's just a neocon, though.
So we give people props for still wanting to uphold democracy.
Oh, no, I still hate them.
Okay.
They don't get props because all of their actions lead to the downfall of democracy that we're seeing. Major, what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck?
This isn't allowed. Major, we're recording. We're not playing Minecraft.
But we...
Jesus.
But we could.
I'm leaving some of that in. I'm leaving mostly us yelling at her because she didn't say anything, really.
That's funny.
I think I'm done with this note. I don't think I care anymore. It wasn't that interesting. I was just kind of confused about what I wrote, and then I'm creating justification for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think again, the bar
I think
is
it's just
so
encompassed
low
by neocon.
that if you like democracy, you're like, you know what I mean? Like, if you believe in voting, you're like, well, at least that person believes in voting.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling it did not mean that, at all. Just because that is a neocon. Why would I write this down as basically that? Dick Cheney, may he rest in piss forever and die again. Yep. He was demonic, but he upheld institutions. So I guess
are we saying Dick Cheney?
I don't know, dude. I don't know why I wrote this.
Yeah.
He upheld institutions, but in the worst way imaginable. He also wants to kill poor people, but he wants to do it without creating a Gestapo, like the ICE. He wants to do it through just cutting all funding to any sources, to anything that helps people. But I guess they're also doing that. So
yeah. Couple of things. Just are you around tomorrow to play Pokemon Minecraft?
No.
Oh, okay. Well then maybe
I have work, and then I am helping out with a friend's mock jury selection thing.
Oh.
They messaged me and asked me if I would do it, and I said, well, I do love to argue, and I do love to roleplay, so if you want to give me a character...
Oh, yeah, what does that actually mean? What's the point?
I don't know. I think I just have to go be part of a jury selection, so I'm probably just going to say my actual beliefs,
okay.
And then they're going to be like...
Is your friend a lawyer?
You like drugs, get out of here. They're in law school.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
mock jury.
Gotcha, okay.
So it's probably for a project that they have to do.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Okay, can I say one more politics thing?
Yeah.
So a content creator I follow posted a picture of an article about Bill Maher saying, why are we still on the Epstein files? Why are we still talking about this dead pervert's emails? Who cares? And with a comment underneath it that said, from somebody else that was he's in them. And I want to be on the record right now. Bill Maher is not in the Epstein files. He's mad that he wasn't invited to things that would get him in the Epstein files.
You think that's where he's at?
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
No, he's definitely not in them, but he's mad that he isn't.
That's so fucked up, dude.
He wishes he was.
Oh,
which
no.
Sounds like way more fucked than it kind of is, but...
Yeah, it does sound fucked up, but I think you're not. I could see you being correct, I guess is the way I'll phrase it. Oh, no.
I think the world's foremost expert on Bill Maher, the guy who hosts the I Hate Bill Maher podcast, would agree with me.
I'm sure. I am.
Hell, it might have been that might have been something he said before, and I'm just accidentally paraphrasing the same idea.
Yeah, I think, also, can we talk about, what's her name? Marjorie, who is like now realizing that she is been on the side of evil for a while?
Okay, no, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
She hasn't realized shit, okay?
Oh,
and
really?
I hate when people do this because
All right.
these are pure right wingers. She's insane.
Well, yeah,
all right?
she's evil.
They would do this when Tucker Carlson would accidentally say something that like could vaguely be misinterpreted as left leaning. He's like, oh, he's outflanking the left, the Democrats from the left. No, it's not true.
Okay.
She is just a insane conspiracist, and the Epstein files is what she's kind of focused herself around. So that is where she's drawing a line. She is consistent on that. She is not one of these like bought out Republicans that is very much just following the whims of the party to keep their job going and to move forward whatever political agenda they're being paid to move forward. She is actually insane.
Well,
and look, even in her interviews about like disagreeing on this, she softballs it so hard where she's like, I'm not disagreeing with the president. I just want to know what's in them. And stuff.
Valid.
All right. She is in no way realized jack shit. She is still evil. She is still the Jewish space laser woman.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
I hate when people say this and it's like, no, they haven't changed any of their opinions. They just, for some weird reason of their psychology, drew a line on this one thing. Can you tell you struck a nerve there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I fucking hate that shit.
I can tell.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. I hate that shit so much.
I think you are. What if I was like, I think you are wrong?
I think that would be crazy.
No, I think you're fine. I think you're correct. Yeah, no, I think you're fine. I just think it's so interesting that I forgot she was the Jewish space laser person.
I will never forget.
Sometimes
Politics is my special interest.
I get her mixed up with the other evil
Lauren
lady.
Boebert.
Yes, I get them both mixed up.
Yeah, no, Lauren Boebert is a similar, just like absolutely insane person. She got pulled into like the Situation Room.
Yeah.
And told to swap her vote. Frankly, I'm pretty sure she didn't, and I'm surprised that Donald Trump didn't unendorse her on Truth Social.
Good point. I am kind of surprised. Yeah. Okay. Can we get away from politics and into 9/11? I've technically told you this before, but Alice and I are now into watching Law and Order. I don't really know how we got into Law and Order. It's like one of those things where Law and Order is like that thing where when you're a kid you watch it and you don't really realize. I like thought it was more like cop, like it's definitely not like cop propaganda like Cops is, right? Like Cops is just propaganda.
Pure propaganda, yeah.
I will say Law and Order is like the cop portion is the lawyer portion is just like a bunch of lawyers being like, so we're twisting the laws to our own desire in order to win these cases against the like legality of them. And the other lawyers are like, yes, we are. And they just continue forward. It's really interesting. Or like the lawyer's personal beliefs on a matter, like they're like fighting them. And then at some point they're like, you're the lawyer for the district attorney. You need to like indict this person. And they go, I don't believe this. And then they do it anyways. And they're really conflicted. And it's like, it's interesting. I think it's an interesting point that you don't see with like Cops, right? Like Cops, the show, you never see like a police officer who's like, yeah, I don't think that we should be arresting people for this little amount of pot. Like that's never how that goes, but it's been interesting. So that's my rant about the lawyer section. But we are watching it on Peacock, and we are watching the oldest season we can, which I think is season 12. And it is the season right after 9/11. Like it's the season right after 9/11. And so 9/11 gets brought up a lot. Again, Law and Order takes place in the city of New York. So there was one episode where they found a lady's remains and they're like, we need to figure out who this lady is. And then they figure out that she was identified as a victim of 9/11. And they're like, but we found her body 20 blocks away. How could this happen? Spoilers. Her husband found out that she was cheating on him. So he murdered her and then freaking chopped off her hand after 9/11 happened, and then threw her hand into the rubble to then like frame, like to be like, oh look, she died, you know, in the buildings. And then he was getting money from the city because I guess the victims' families got money, which I guess makes, I mean, you know, hey, and he used that money to buy his new girlfriend jewelry. And so it's like really fucked up. And in the episode, the detective is like, oh, he's got to thank Osama bin Laden for such a great alibi. And then it like cuts off. Like it's like that's the joke. And it's like, damn. Like, that's just fucked up. And like, they bring it up a lot. And so there's one episode that was pretty 9/11 based. There's another episode where it's like, tell that to the firefighters that helped in 9/11. Like, it's just stuff like that where you're like, what the fuck does that mean? So yeah, it's Cops season 12 or 13 is pretty fucking crazy.
Cops, I thought you said it was
Law and Order. Sorry.
Yeah, that you told us that story on Friday, right?
I did.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't going insane because I was like, I was sloshed. I remember something vaguely about this, but I thought it was somebody else who told me this. I got so white girl wasted when we played Minecraft. It was awesome.
I couldn't tell.
Really? Are you sure?
I think that you were fine. I would say you've been
I've been sloppier.
You've
for
been
sure.
sloppier. I was trying to think of a better word than sloppy, but yes, you are absolutely correct. That is the correct term. Yeah, you've been sloppier.
Yeah, I've been sloppier. We haven't talked about dreams in a while. You had any good dreams?
I had a dream 2 weeks ago in which I just okay. Can I talk through this? Yeah,
I assumed you would.
You fucking asshole. We just sit here quietly for the next 40 minutes. Just like, now we're done.
And it all gets cut out.
Yeah. So question, do you, so I guess I don't understand what lucid dreaming is because the issue is that again, Allison like doesn't dream. And so anytime that I tell her anything about dreaming, she thinks it's magical. And I don't know what that means. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why she doesn't dream.
Do you have control in your dreams?
Okay, so here's where I'm asking you, because this is where I guess I need to follow up with what your thoughts are on this. So in your dreams, can you not like control it as in like you can control reality, but like can you control your decision making?
No.
Okay, so you can't control your decision making.
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
Whatever happens, happens.
Interesting, because I got yelled at when I was making this comment because someone was talking about lucid dreaming. And I was like, oh, I think maybe I lucid dream. And then I told the story about how like I will have a dream in which it's like I'm at work and there's like some event that's happening, right? Where it's like, hey, there's this problem. And in my brain, I'm like, okay, there's this problem. Let's think it through. Okay, I need like let's go out to the shop floor. Let's like talk through what the problem is. Let's brainstorm a bit. Like I can do like full on problem solving, in which I thought that was lucid dreaming. Like if I have control, if I'm not just watching, then I thought that like
pretty sure that counts.
Okay, I would agree with you, but I've been told that does not count. And I was like, I think it does. Does it not? Like they're like, no.
Do you know that you're dreaming?
They're like lucid dreaming. I don't know that I'm dreaming, but I can control my actions in the dream.
I think you've stumbled upon a weird middle ground where there's like a technicality where a lucid dream is the type of dream wherein the dreamer realizes that they are dreaming during their dream. Thank you, Wikipedia, for that very fucking very tautological sounding ass definition. So I think you've stumbled upon a weird middle ground because like, I don't know. I don't feel like most people can make decisions while they're dreaming or feel like they are actively making the decisions in their dream.
Okay.
Without knowing that it's a dream.
Okay. It's because like, I don't think I have dreams. Okay. Or like, do you have, this is going to sound, if you say no, I'm going to sound insane. Okay,
I look forward to saying no.
Do you have dreams where you're being chased by a monster or killer? And in your dream, can you make decisions on if you are running like left or right or going down the stairs or up the stairs?
I have nightmares. I do not typically get to have decisions now.
Oh, okay. So you're just, okay. See, I think that's the worst. The worst part is when my brain doesn't know it's a dream, but I think I'm in danger enough where I can like decide to like, oh shit, I should double back because then the killer won't think I've doubled back. They'll keep running, and then they catch me again. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go like left. Like I'll learn like, oh, the double back didn't work, so this time I need to like retrace my steps and walk backwards to like mask my footsteps, like things like that. But I don't know it's a dream. I just think I'm being chased in real life is I guess what's happening. But yeah, supposedly that's not lucid dreaming. I don't know. I think I'd like to call it lucid.
I'm fine with it. Whatever, man.
Sweet.
Whatever floats your boat.
Have you had any good dreams lately?
Yeah, so it wasn't that I had a dream lately, but it's that way I was talking with my coworkers about it, and they were just one of them was like, "Hey, I don't really have dreams, but I do have nightmares." And I was like, "Oh yeah, so do I generally." And then I was like, "I had a nightmare where Daniel Craig was stuck in a house of flesh."
What does that mean?
I had a nightmare where there was a house made of flesh.
Okay. And you knew
Daniel
it was
Craig
flesh.
was stuck inside of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have to get him out?
No, I don't remember anything else.
Okay. This sounds interesting.
I had a nightmare where a mutant cow split in half and ate Donald Duck.
Okay. I think these are bad. These are I mean, I know I just told a story about how I was being chased by a murderer, but I feel like your dreams...
had a nightmare. I had a nightmare where the MacGyver guy, but as his character in Stargate SG-1, was stuck on a boat in the middle of the ocean, and I also somehow knew that there was a zombie apocalypse.
Interesting. Yeah, that's... So do you wake... Obviously, you wake up and you remember these dreams, right?
For like a second. I'm telling there's more to these, but this is all the stuff that I have a memory of.
Okay, that's all you got. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Those seem alarming. Are they like... Okay, in your dream...
It's not fun.
Yeah, no, this sounds not fun. I'm sorry.
I wake up in a cold sweat.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're having these dreams. These sound horrible.
These are all years ago.
Oh, okay.
At this point.
Well,
but
that's good at least.
Yeah, no, that's literally my life.
How often do you have that dream where like you are falling and you wake up and you're like, huh, you know what I mean?
I don't have that one, but I've had a few where my teeth fall out.
Oh, well, we've talked about the teeth fall out. Yeah, my teeth fall out all the time. I don't know what it is.
What I don't like about my teeth fall out dreams is that they don't come out like one at a time as teeth, but they come out in like chunks, and then
weird.
My brain says, "Oh, your jaw is falling out."
Oh, so yours are chunks. Mine are not. Mine are absolutely one in a time. Like for me, it's like I'm like poop, 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 poop. I don't know if that's picking up in Discord, but I'm like spitting them out like,
not in Discord.
It's like a pea shooter.
Yes,
it's like a pea shooter, and I'm just spitting them out. So that's how I handle the teeth losing dream.
We're normal people.
Yep, absolutely.
I think the first time I had a teeth losing dream, I was also in a spaceship in that dream.
Oh.
I was like, damn. I woke up and I was like, damn, it could have been cool. Damn, could have been a cool dream. Wasn't.
Yeah, that's yikes. That sucks. Have you like does Sabrina have dreams?
Oh, vivid, insane
dreams.
Really? Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. There's just like I can't recount any of them. I honestly don't remember, but there's just like there's a lot of dreams all the time.
Wow, that's crazy.
Very, very vivid, and then they'll recount every single detail to me. I'll be like, damn, sucks, bro.
Sucks. Big
Anyways,
time. That's fun.
A lot of work dreams in that one.
Yeah, I'm
not a fan of work dreams.
No, I hate them so much. I actually think they are the worst because I feel like when you have dreams, I think when I have dreams, which is actually kind of like most nights, I don't feel well rested at all. Like I really struggle when I wake up from like a work dream where I'm like, oh, I've just been working. Like I should be able to clock that time because again, with my like weird lucid dreaming, I've like done problem solving for my job, and I think that should count. So I'm gonna start tracking that time.
I agree. It should count as work time. Honestly, yeah. Edit your clock in, clock out is that. Yeah. No, I think that's fair. Fucking work dreams, man.
Yep. Exactly. Also, it's we've finally entered the Wisconsin. It's cold, so that's been great. I've not
here too.
Been the half though. That's how that's going. I'm not looking forward to shoveling. I've realized that I like, oh, last winter wasn't bad. Maybe this winter will be the same. And then I'm like, I don't think that's how that's gonna work. Like I think it's just gonna be how about this? Let me phrase it this way. I have amnesia every winter where I think like, oh, that winter wasn't bad, but they're always horrible. They're just cold and shitty. So I'm not looking forward. Yeah, I'm not looking forward forward to it. I really,
Yeah.
I think that I would like to generate enough wealth where I can leave this state for about 4 months. That's all I ask.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that will ever happen.
I mean,
but
I think that's a reasonable want. I wouldn't want to be there in that time of year neither.
worse.
Sounds really cold, yeah.
I was trying to pull up my notes while I was chatting, and again, I think I delete my fucking notes so often. Like, I don't know, my notes on my phone is just a fucking mess. I think I've deleted my notes page.
I have a note.
Well, yeah, where do you put your podcast notes?
On my phone.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, on my phone, I'm like missing. I've got my bingo board for the year, and I've got a list of Christmas ideas for people, but I don't have my podcast notes. So that's great.
Gotta have the bingo though.
Yeah, I need to fill it up more.
Gotta keep the bingo safe.
Do you have any freaking notes?
I do have a note. So I recently found out about a movie in 2001, a Final Fantasy movie called The Spirit Within or something. This is like a 3D animated Polar Express ass movie that apparently has barely anything to do with Final Fantasy and also sucks.
Okay.
But what I discovered was that apparently, I'm gonna sound like a real nerd saying this. Apparently a guy had like a crazy wristwatch thing in the movie, and then there was a collab with Seiko to make it a real thing.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna send a couple images. And it's like a crazy like retro futurism kind of vibe.
Oh yeah, that to me seems like a early 2000s. I mean, it looks cool.
Oh, I like it. I now want this watch. The only problem being, I can only find like one listing on a watch website for like $300.
Oh, yikes. That's a lot.
Yeah.
What is this? Is it?
It looks like there was a separate. Hold on. It looks like there was another one called a wrist halo. Or am I losing my mind? Why do they keep showing that picture for this one watch? Because this one watch, it has like the front side thing, but then they keep showing this like separate image. So what fucking website is this? What fucking... Okay, hold on. I gotta increase my Google searches. Or is this the one...
Wait.
Oh, you know what? Is this the one in the movie?
Hold on. This fucking movie had Alec Baldwin and Steve Buscemi?
Did it?
Yes.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? This is weird. This is crazy. Well, good for... God damn it.
Hold on. I think I found a video that has the other version that I'm seeing, which I guess I will have to post a picture of. Yeah, that. What the fuck is that one? Show me the placard next to it. Oh, does that one actually exist, or is that just a bit? So I'm also getting images of this one, which is like full around, just like one impossible to fucking size thing, because it's just pure metal all the way around. But it keeps being shown next to pictures of the one that I showed you before. And I don't know if it's just because it was like that was the one designed for the movie, but they just made like a real one as a mock-up. This is a terrible blog post. Fuck you. I'm so curious if this other thing actually exists, and I feel like it doesn't.
I'm really stuck on the fact that they've got this movie. This has people. It's got Alec Baldwin, Steve Buscemi, Donald Sutherland, who I think is the guy from The Hunger Games.
Are you thinking of Kiefer Sutherland?
No, I looked it up. Donald Sutherland is the evil guy in The Hunger Games, whatever his name is. Whatever.
President Snow.
I think so. It also has the guy that's Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction. I don't know who any of these other people are.
Sure.
Well, it's just an interesting little spoiler. I don't know who any of these other people are. Okay, well, good for Steve Buscemi. I'm kind of surprised you would want Steve Buscemi as a voice actor.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yes. Oh, he's in Animal. Wait, they released a new Animal Farm? Oh my God, it's what the
Oh yeah, they did.
It's an animated Animal Farm?
Oh yeah, I think they did.
Okay, but like, does the movie get the plot? I feel like it doesn't get the plot of Animal Farm. Like, I feel like...
I don't know. Let's find out.
I might like, I mean, this what the fuck?
It stars Seth Rogen.
Yeah, something tells me like it's not gonna be... Can I copy this or no? No, I can't even copy this image to you.
Here we go. The best I can find is reception. Peter de Bruges of Jesus Christ of Variety wrote, "Circus's 21st century update dilutes Orwell's political allegory in favor of what passed for something more audience-friendly. His approach adopts the celebrity voices, cutesy character designs, and antic, mile-a-minute energy of big studio American tunes. The result isn't nearly as polished as Illumination or DreamWorks movies, but good enough for government work, as the saying goes."
I mean, I can tell from the images that like this looks like a fun movie versus like, this is weird.
Holy shit. Hold on, wait. The second one is like one of the worst and most like nonsense reviews I think I've ever read. Pete Hammond of Deadline wrote the following. I'm quoting these directly from Wikipedia, by the way.
Yep.
Quote, "With a screenplay alternatively funny and frighteningly perceptive by Nicholas Stoller, this gorgeously animated version is not outwardly trying to be political, but nevertheless is uncannily meeting its time and proving to be a little too close for comfort to America's drift towards authoritarianism."
God.
Have you not read Animal Farm?
I think you've missed the plot there, buddy. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
I'm looking him up. Oh, yeah, he's from Deadline. Pete, widely considered to be one of the preeminent award analysts for both film and television, has for the past 14 years been Deadline's awards columnist. You should fire him.
Yeah, that's a guy.
I'm saying it now. Deadline should fire him.
Yeah, that's just such a bad take.
He is actually fundamentally so missed the point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get...
That's actually like such a missed the point and also doesn't know the source material ass take.
Where can I watch this? Like, I'm actually kind of curious. Wait, is this still in theaters? I don't know how to watch.
I don't know. Maybe, well, June 9th, 2025, so definitely not.
I think it's...
Oh, Seth Rogen is Napoleon. Laverne Cox is Snowball. That's crazy.
I'm gonna look to see if it's on Netflix. I'm kind of curious.
I swear, sometimes actors just need a paycheck and take an animated gig.
I mean, and I guess that's fine.
That's fair.
Okay, so it's not on... Weird. I don't know if this is on anything. Like the fact that Google's not telling me.
I think it was premiered at like a film festival. So.
Oh, it's not yet available. Okay. Well, damn. So when do you think you're going to try and get this?
I look forward to Seth Rogen starring in an animated version of 1984. What?
Yeah. But it's actually just like an animated Seth Rogen. Like it's just him.
No, it's just him.
It's just him.
He just wants to like smoke weed and be chill, but then I almost forgot we were yelling at Mage at the beginning of this episode. That's crazy.
That was crazy how we were in this. I mean, I'm really curious how long in this episode we were. I think it was like a second or we haven't clapped.
It was not long.
Nor introed this episode.
Oh, hi. Welcome. Where's my script? Hello and welcome to episode 74 of the To Be Titled Later podcast. I'm Griffin and I'm joined by Anthony. And today we're yelling at our friends.
Yep. Also, let's just clap sync just because I think it's funny. Yeah. It reminded me because I was like, oh yeah, we did it. I was gonna say before the intro, which is true. Yeah. But technically,
we did a lot of things before the intro.
Okay. Well, I have promised Maja that I will play tomorrow, and we will solely do Minecraft things. So that way, when we're all playing together, we will have plenty of food and iron and armor, so we don't have to worry about that for a while.
Yeah. Sophia wants to join in and just like learn Minecraft, and I said, well, we'll do the Pokemon one, and we'll probably also later maybe do just like a regular Minecraft one, so that my friend whose computer couldn't handle modded Minecraft might be able to play with us.
Yeah, that really sucks. I'm kind of surprised that they couldn't handle it. I mean, like, not the worst.
They have a shit ass computer. Don't worry. They runs The Sims 2 and that's it.
Oh,
what do they have 4? I don't want to spread misinformation, and they'd hate for me to get the wrong Sims.
Yep. That's that's a sin. I mean, Sims 4 is probably harder to run than Minecraft, so I bet it's Sims 2.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Minecraft is extremely poorly made.
I know, but I think the mod, well, true. Yeah, I think it was so funny. I don't know if you were there yet, but Major just kept going, I could just play Minecraft. Like, if you guys want to keep doing this, we could. I might just hang out and do the Minecraft portion. I was like, whatever you want to do, dude. It's fine with me.
Sure, why not?
We were.
I'm on. Oh, we should explain this. because we are recording a podcast. We're playing Minecraft modded with a Cobblemon amongst a bunch of other things as well. It is one of the 2 Pokemon mods, the other one being Pixelmon. I like the look of Cobblemon a lot more in that it makes the Pokemon look like Minecraft, so there's actual models and stuff. And we started playing this on Friday over the weekend. I have a server up and running. And so, yeah, we've been doing that. I have a real cool team of real cool guys that I may throw away to replace and go monotype dragon just because I think that'd be funny.
Even after you got your shiny Lotad?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
We'll see. Monotype dragon, except for Lotad.
He's just there. He's like, hey.
Well, not monotype. I gotta get the dragons that have other types. That's why I need to catch a Skrelp. I need to catch a Horsea or Seadra or a Kingdra. I might as well go all the way to the top.
I feel like Skrelp is probably better.
Well, I gotta catch a bunch of things. Kingdra becomes Dragon Water, and Skrelp becomes Poison Dragon. So different vibes.
True. Yeah.
But both are dragons.
Yeah. No, I've been enjoying it. It's been fun. It reminds me about how much shit you need in terms of like food and resources when you're playing with 4 people. Like, it's just like an amount. It's like I could scrounge by when there's 1 person, but it's like, oh, cool, I've made 10 steaks and then they're gone in an hour. And you're like, oh, well, damn, that sucks. So I think maybe tomorrow Mage and I will do I'll do some searching for the 3rd gym, just so that way that like saves us time, because I don't quite know where that gym spawns. And then we're not even close, but I just need to tell you now so that way I have it on record in a way where we're both recording. So the mod we're using has gyms. Once we beat the 8 gyms, we can go and then do and face the Elite Four. Once we've once one of us has beat the Elite Four, you need to close the server and reopen the server, and it will generate the Gen 2 gyms into the world. So like every gen we go through, the first person who beats that gen, we need to stop, and then we need to close the server and reopen it, so that way it can like generate the new thing.
Weird. And do they have the same like level scaling?
I don't know on that. But it goes all the way up to Sinnoh.
That's crazy.
So I can research that. It's been kind of hard to like. I think a lot of it is there's not a lot of wikis like a lot of Minecraft mods, but there's a bunch of YouTube videos. So I actually need to watch a YouTube video and see what it shows. But each generation has different gym designs. So like Gen 1 and 2 are pretty boring, but like by the end couple of gens, like the buildings get really personalized to the gym.
Okay.
So
I mean, that sounds fun.
But yeah, I don't know how it works with levels. I'm kind of worried that we have to start over, which isn't the worst. Like, it just means that you box that one generation.
Oh, maybe.
Or like you have to just keep using like your next best team. Like, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. But
we'll see.
I'll do some Googling.
I wanted to check the shiny chance on this, and it looks like it is the normal 1 in 8,000 something.
Yeah, but there's just so many Pokemon that spawn. I think that's why the chances increase.
But also, it looks like if I go into the config file, I can change it.
Yeah, that's true.
I could make it a little bit more so that other people aside from you find some.
But I think that you guys just need to look. And also, I don't think that you should I don't think that you should have the ability to change the config files.
But more importantly, what I found, because I don't need to necessarily do that. But what I found is I can change a lot of things, like Lucky Egg, Experience Multiplier, Experience Share Multiplier. I just noticed that one. But we had the problem with the healing machine having to charge up. I can change that.
Okay, here's the issue. I think that you are a little Weenie Hut Jr. and like easy mode, and we have to fight constantly to make it not easy. However,
I mean,
and I don't think that you can fight that allegation.
It was just annoying me yesterday.
But I think that you are correct.
I'm going to vaporize you.
I think that you are correct. I do hate that you have to wait for the charge of the healing.
It's just kind of annoying.
Because it doesn't really make sense, right? You don't have to wait for Nurse Joy. I think that one
doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, that I think is fine. But I absolutely do not think we should change how much XP we get. like all that stuff, I think we level up so quickly.
Also, the amount of time before Pokemon revives is 300 seconds, so 5 minutes.
That's not the worst.
That's good to know. That's not the worst. That's fine. That's good to know, though.
Yeah.
That's mostly what I wanted to know.
Yeah, the revive I think is nice, but yeah, I mean the waiting for the machine to load is kind of dumb. That I will give you.
Maybe I'll go in and change that to true if I remember. Whatever.
But everything else.
You two are going to play after this. I can't do it then. I can do it at some point. There are fossils. Where do we find fossils? I'm curious. Anyways, we should talk about something else.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's I was going to tell you the the Stoop kids that allegedly burned down their neighbor's garage.
Oh yeah, your Stoop kids.
Yep. They came to my house. They rang my doorbell and I was comfy in bed because it was 10 a.m. on a Sunday, and I was like, I'm not fucking getting up. So I've got a little Ring camera, and I was like, what can I help you with? And they were like, hey, would you pay us if we raked the leaves in your yard? And I was like, oh, sorry, I already did most of it, which, to be fair, the fact that they then thought I would pay them means that I didn't do a good job. If they were like, there's still enough where we should get paid to clean it. But I was like, oh, maybe next season, like, good luck, finding people who, can. I felt bad. I didn't have any like cash, and I wanted them to like do it. And then I'm like, can I Venmo you? Because they're kids. That's kind of weird. But they left, and I was telling Allison, because she was in the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, that might have been like protection money, right? Like that might have been like a threat, like, ooh, you better pay us, or a lot of leaves will end up on your lawn. But yeah, I decided to decline their shakedown, and so they've not yet come back. But I was like, oh, fuck, what have I done? They resort to violence. I need to be careful. But yeah, I've just seen them like running up and down the sidewalks. I've been like, ugh, they're expanding their territory. Now they're on my street. So we'll see if something unfortunate happens to my home. It's a pack of 12-year-olds.
One of the wildest things to say.
Who carry around bats and ride bikes around. So, I mean, maybe, is it really that crazy then? Who could say?
I don't know. It's fun, but...
Hey, I won't get in their way. I won't. They want me to look another way while they're breaking into cars, lighting up garages. I won't tell the cops.
Yeah. Also, okay, it looks like my project for next time I play the server is to make the machines for fossils.
What does that mean?
It's a whole thing.
Okay.
Dude, I gotta be archaeologist, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta get a brush and use it on suspicious sand and dirt. Crazy. And that might be like a default Minecraft thing, but then we get special fossils. I don't know, it's weird. Some things redirected to Minecraft wiki instead of Cobblemon wiki.
That's funny. That's funny.
So I beat Lies of P.
Oh, wow. Nice. This weekend?
I beat the base game. Yep. I haven't done the DLC yet, which I've heard is a lot harder. So I'm afraid because the base game was already pretty damn hard. Can I tell you about it?
Yes. I will not play this game in any time soon.
Okay. I actually would recommend you do because it's frankly the only Souls-like that wasn't made by FromSoft that I think I finished. I've played some others, but not nearly all the way through.
Do you think, when did it get released?
I think like 2023, and then the DLC was this year.
Okay. So what took you so long to finish it?
Well, I didn't get it until the DLC released.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I got it on sale. I played the demo, and I wasn't sure what it was asking of me, but now that it's been some time, and I've heard people talk about it, and I've watched videos, I kind of know the premise, which is that it's more of a blocking game than a dodging game. Don't get me wrong, I still try to dodge. It just doesn't go well for me most of the time. Because it's real tight on the iframes on dodging. It's also real tight on the iframes for like blocking with parrying, because it has a Sekiro, you block or you parry. It's like a perfect block, and that'll increase their like stagger gauge, which is invisible. And it'll sometimes give you other benefits depending. And then if you just do a regular block, you still lose some health. But the game does a Bloodborne, like, you have a sub-health bar that will go away if you get actually hit, but you can restore it by getting attacks off.
Okay. So it's like lifesteal, or?
Yeah, but you have like a limited amount of time to do that. It's a really fun mechanic. I think it keeps it interesting and keeps you aggressive. So anyways, the premise of the game is you're Pinocchio.
So you told me that, and I didn't know what it meant. in any capacity.
So you're in like a German city called Krat, and the premise is that for years now there have been puppets powered by a mysterious substance called ergo, which is like a blue glowy substance.
Okay.
To like just be like robots and do work.
Mm-hmm.
But then one day they go crazy and start killing people.
As they do.
And so you are Pinocchio, another puppet that has not been like awakened.
Okay.
And so the blue fairy, the Sophia, like sends magic ergo to go wake you up, and you do, and then you bust your way through the city to Hotel Krot. You get introduced to everybody. She's like, hi, welcome. I can help you level up. Go find Geppetto. And you do that, and that's kind of where the demo ends. Now, there's a lot more past that, obviously. There's like a whole thing where you kill the king of puppets, and you're like, something more is going on here. You find out about a petrification disease that is like killing a bunch of people and turning some into like zombies and monsters.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like the alchemists, which are a mysterious organization which seem to be spreading the disease and also investigating ergo. And if you'll let me get into like crazy spoilers.
Sure.
Which I haven't yet, technically. Crazy spoilers. You'll find out that ergo is like the human spirit. Ergo is people. So some of the puppets have like some human memories.
Interesting.
But also are basically becoming humans. And that's what you're doing the entire game. And so you get to the island of alchemists because at some point the head of the alchemists, Simon Manus, like says some shit to you and you're like, well, I gotta go get him. And then he also kidnaps Geppetto and you're like, well, I gotta go get Geppetto. But maybe Geppetto's not all he cracked up to be. And so you go to the Isle of Alchemists and it's through a crazy submarine. And then Sophia's there and you're like, what? How are you here? Turns out she's never been anywhere. It was a ergo projection because she's locked up in the tower because of her ability to turn back time, which is the premise for how you don't die when you die.
Okay. Smart.
And so you fight all your way up the big tower. It's really cool, really fun. There's an absolutely insane boss whose name I can't remember, but she wears like this pipe ass spiky armor. It's really sick. And I'm like, oh wow, I'm surprised I don't see a tit. That's awesome. And then phase 2 hits and she like drops all the armor and you're like, okay, this could still be sick. She's gonna get faster. That'll go crazy. She's in like a sexy straitjacket. I don't want to post pictures of it. Is it Luxasia the Complete?
Oh, that sounds...
Here, 1 second. I'll send you this picture. This.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Which is sick. And then that.
Oh, they're like they remind me of like Hellraiser.
Yeah, I still think it's a kind of killer design.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fit much. It doesn't feel like it fits much in the game, honestly.
Yeah.
It's really like they got to the end and they're like, we have to make one sexy female character. We have to put a boobie in here somewhere. I'm not gonna post those images. Laxasia. If somebody wants to look it up, you'll find. I can post the first image. I'll post the image in the armor because that one's sick. Anyways, so you fight through that tower, you get past them, and you find Sophia. And she's like half dead, got like a weird like blue membrane over her entire lower half connecting her to the floor and the chair that she's in.
Okay.
And she's like, kill me. I'll give you my power and my ergo and stay with you, but like put me to rest. Send me out bye-bye style. And so I did.
Yep, naturally.
You can choose not to, but that gives you like different endings and stuff. And I got like the true ending, I think. It seems like it. So you like just it's not like you kill her, you just take the ergo from her and then she dies. But it's just like the blue light flows into you. It's whatever.
Okay.
Everything else you gotta stab, but her not so much. Okay, anyways. So then you move on from there and you go up to the tippy top of the tower and Simon Manus is there and he's clearly absorbed a shitload of ergo because he's a massive hulking bulging creature now. Okay. And you fight him with a giant hammer, whatever, and you get him to phase 2 and he takes off the big tarp covering his back and he's got like these some like branches, like blue and black branches on his back that you were seeing a bunch for the petrification disease. And they like open up and some like half-formed human with a fully formed arm comes out of it, like a blue glowing ass freak. It's still attached to it, but it like points upwards and like this huge black dome envelops the arena. And from the top center of it out come like a bunch of this is presumably God. He's like becoming God. This is presumably God. Like a bunch of hands come out pointing outwards in a circle, and then a giant blue hand comes out of the center of that. And you know that painting that's like the touch of God or whatever? The Creation of Adam.
Okay.
The Creation of Adam. It's a Michelangelo painting, very famous. It's got a wiener in it, so I'm just sending it to you.
Also, can you check your
wiener in it?
Also, check your.
I was having bad connection for a second. I know.
Yeah, check your. Okay. Yeah. Of course.
That painting. So the giant hand comes down from the sky, and the giant blue hand touches the tiny blue hand exactly like that.
Aww.
And then he gets more power, and then you fight him again and kill him. Okay, cool. So then you go. He's like, watch out for Geppetto though. And you go down an elevator, and Geppetto's down there, and he's like, yes. Anyways, give me your heart, because secretly all along you have been my dead son.
What?
My connection is bumping around it now. Anyways, we'll just continue and then we'll end it.
Yeah.
You're actually my dead son. Give me your heart. I'm gonna revive him right now. You've absorbed enough ergo. And so obviously you say no.
Weird.
And so he pulls off a glove, and he's got like this weird hand thing that lets him make strings on the boss, which is called the unnamed puppet. You fight it. It's a big cool fight. This transition from phase 1 to phase 2 is there's like an anime ass cutscene where you both dash past each other, and then like it just shows mostly Pinocchio's face, and he looks over his shoulder, and the top of the puppet's head slices off, and now it's going crazy mode and is fighting you even harder. So you kill it, and then in the end cutscene of that part, it knocks you down and goes to stab you, and then Geppetto jumps in the way and is like, you are about to destroy the heart. I need that. And then Pinocchio uses his cool robot arm that I basically didn't use throughout the game to like rip the heart out of the puppet and crush it. Cool, sick. And Geppetto's like, man, I fucked up. Sorry about that, and dies because he's got a big sword stabbed through him. So anyways, then the ending that I got. This is the one Souls-like where I think I can say it has kind of a happy ending.
Okay.
Which is it's weird. So basically the ending is there's another cutscene. Pinocchio walks out outside of the tower and sees like it's daytime again, and like the city isn't burning, and it's a nice sky view, and there's a puppet out there, and Pinocchio passes ergo onto the puppet, and it's Sophia. She's alive. Yay.
Woo. So do you know what the DLC is going to be about?
And that's the ending. No, I assume it's going in a past thing. But let me tell you about the post-credit sequence. There's some guy in like a train. He's talking on the phone. He's like named Paracelsus or something. And he's like, yeah, the boy did it. That's crazy. Anyways, we're going to need to get that arm back. But also it's implied that he's part of like some organization or something. And then he's like, also we found another one of our keys. Dorothy, and it cuts to a girl in a red dress with red shoes walking. You only see like the skirt, the bottom of the skirt down to the shoes, like walking along a walkway above the city. She turns, clicks her heels 3 times. They've implied a Wizard of Oz sequel.
Funny.
They did a post-credit scene for a Wizard of Oz sequel, and frankly, I'm kind of excited. I think that would rip.
That's cool.
I have no idea what the DLC is going to be. Maybe it's related to that. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about this sequel or the DLC except for that it's really hard.
Do you think you'll play it soon, or no? Are you gonna wait?
I'm gonna play it soon.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna try to.
You'll let me know how the DLC goes.
When I have
I'm
time.
curious.
I don't know when I'll have time. That's all. But should we end it there? You got anything else?
No, I think we should, just because I think your audio is getting a little rough.
Ugh, for you. Okay. Then in that case, thanks for listening to this episode of She Lie on My Pee Till I. She pee on my lie till I fuck. Wait,
And with that, goodbye,
grew
everyone.
up lying they pee. You can email us at tvtlpod@gmail.com, and our Instagram is at tvtlpod. I'm Griffin. This is Anthony. Be sure to tell your friends about us. Rate us 5 stars on whatever you can. I should really like check stuff to see if there's comments or ratings anywhere, because that would probably be smart.
Next time.
Oh well.
Hello, Ukraine.
Thanks for listening.
Bye, Ukraine.
Hello, Ukraine. Goodbye.